What's up everyone, Janitor Jake here. Now see, today I am going to be doing a little bit of a different video. I know, all the old school fans out there are going to be like, I want to hear some ranting and I want to hear some raving and I want to see movie reviews and game reviews and this and that and everything in between. You know what, you need to calm down. Calm down, quit flipping a biscuit and chill out. Today, we're going to take a little bit of a sit back, relax, and smell the roses day. It's a little bit rainy outside, a little bit of a storm brewing, and today is a day to chill out. And what I'm going to be doing today is hunting for reversible video game cover art. I actually got inspired to do this video because of a Metal Jesus Rocks video where he went through and talked about reversible video game art. And when I saw that video, I was like, holy cow, I never even thought about that. You know, yeah, like I've seen before, you know, you take a video game, you open it up, and you're like, oh, okay, cool, all pretty little picture, and then you put it away. I never thought that you could actually take that out and flip it around and use it as alternate cover art. But apparently you can, and I think that's awesome. So today, I'm going to go through my own personal collection of PS4 and PS3 games and see if we can find any reversible cover art. So without further ado, let's get going. Alright, so we're going to be starting off with the PS4, and the first game is going to be The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt for the PS4. So let's pop this puppy out and see if we have any. And we do not, unfortunately. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but it is just pure white underneath the regular cover art. So, no alternate cover art there, unfortunately. Alright, next up is Minecraft, the PS4 edition. So let's crack it open. And once again, no alternative cover art. Unfortunately, the only cover art we get is the stuff with the text. Alright, next up is Destiny the Taken King, so let's pop that open. And once again, no alternative cover art. It is just plain Jane text. So, alright, next up is Fallout 4. And holy cow, it looks like we have alternate cover art. And you can tell, actually, by popping open the disc, and you get a pretty picture underneath. So let's pop this puppy out and see what's going on. Okay, so here is, this is the regular cover art. Of course, the light is going to be ridiculous. I'm sorry for the quality and the reflecting of the lights, but this is how it usually looks, and this is what we get for the alternate art. So that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty awesome. So I like that. I also like the fact that there is not a name in the middle. I know on the Metal Jesus channel, he talked about having the name in the middle, and he kind of liked that. But me personally, I think it looks better without any sort of text. So we're going to reverse it and try to use this as the alternate cover art. Alright, so here is Fallout 4 with the cover art reversed. So this is the front, and that is the back. Alright, next up is God of War. Now, I do know from the Metal Jesus channel, this does have reversible cover art. So we'll pop it open, and of course you can see it right away. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but there is a pretty picture in there. So let's pop this out and reverse it. So here's the regular cover art, front and back, and this is the reversible art. So that artwork looks really awesome. I really do like it. Now here is an example of the name being written in the middle. And like I said, me personally, I would rather have it just be pure art with no text. Alright, and there it is. Now I will admit, now I know I said I didn't like the text, but it does look good on God of War. Like the fact that this works well for the front cover. So that's the front and that's the back. Alright, next up is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. And there is no alternate cover art. And if you can see clearly, it's just text on a white background. So kind of disappointing. That would have been really cool to have alternate cover art for. I think that would have been really awesome to have alternate cover art. Alright, next up is No Man's Sky. So let's pop this open. And as we can see, alternate reversible cover art. So let's flip it around, shall we? So there is the original cover art, front and back, and there is the alternate cover art. Now this is what I'm talking about. No text. I think it looks awesome the way it is. Just the beautiful artwork. Looks great. Of course, like I said, God of War, they did a good job with it, with the text. So I guess it could be done right, if done right. Alright, we'll get it lined up there, and there we go. So there is No Man's Sky with the reversible cover art. There is the front, and there is the back. That actually kind of reminds me of the Zendikar symbol from Magic the Gathering, if anyone remembers Zendikar. Alright, and next up is a sports title, Madden 16. So there is the front artwork and the back artwork. And if we open it up, no reversible cover art. Usually the best way of judging it, I guess, would be to look at it like that. Pull whatever doodaddy nonsense is in there out, and there you go, you get the look. And no reversible cover art. I mean, you know, technically, I could reverse the cover art. It would look stupid, of course, but, I mean, technically you can do it if you really wanted to. Alright, and next up is Batman Arkham Knight. So there's the front artwork, and there is the back of it. And we're going to pop it open, and nothing. It does not look like anything. No text, just pure white artwork. So, kind of disappointing, but oh well, I guess. Next up is Dragon Age Inquisition. There is the front, and there is the back. And we'll pop it open, and no alternate artwork. No reversible cover art for that one. Next up is Star Wars Battlefront. So, front, and we got the back. Let's see. And of course, no alternate cover art. See, that would be cool, like, to have cover art like that or something, you know? Like these little pieces of paper, they have all the artwork, but as you can see, no cover art. It would have been cool having like Darth Vader and stuff like that on there. I thought would be cool, but disappointingly enough, no cover art. Alright, next up is Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection. So we got the front, and we got the back. Let's pop it open. Okay, so we do have reversible cover art, but that is really hard to see. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. It looks like a map. So we're going to pull this out and see what's going on here. So, yeah, that's really cool. So, we do have a map. So it does show a map. The problem that I have is that it is very, very light. I feel like taking a Sharpie and going over that. Of course, I'm not going to, but I definitely feel like they needed to have darkened the lines a lot more. But anyway, it is reversible cover art, so we're going to reverse it. Alright, and there we go with the Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection. There is the front, and there is the back. Obviously nothing too special. I wish it would have been a lot more visible. It looks cool, it looks vintage, but I wish they would have used a darker ink so you could actually see what's going on. Alright, next up is Bubsy the Woolly Strike Back Perfect Edition. There's the front, there's the back, and I'm assuming no cover art, no reversible cover art. And I am correct. No reversible cover art. This time they have 2 discs in here. And as you can see, just text on a white background. So, alright, next up is Mortal Kombat XL. So there is the front, there is the back. Let's pop her open. And once again, pure white, no reversible cover art. Alright, next up is Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8. That's the front, and that's the back. And let's pop it open. And once again, no reversible cover art, just text on a white background. Alright, next up is Mega Man The Legacy Collection. So there is the front, there is the back, and I'm pretty sure no cover art, and I am correct. No alternate, no reversible cover art. Alright, and we got one more PS4 game, and that is Bloodborne. There's the front, there's the back, and this one is actually sealed. So we're going to break the seal on this one, and then open it up. So hopefully, because it's the last PS4 game, hopefully it gives me some alternate cover art. That would be awesome. Okay, There we go. Ooh, brand new, brand spanking new. Look at that. Okay, so there was the front, there was the back. Now I'm hoping there was some alternate cover art, but we'll see. Oh, it looks like there is. And there is. It looks a little bit different, a little bit more bland, but if we pop it out, there we go. So we do have alternate cover art for this. Just says Bloodborne on one side, and the other side it's got some pretty cool artwork. I do wish they would have added the artwork, they would have extended it over rather than just having a plain black background with Bloodborne written on it. But we are going to reverse it because it is reversible. Alright, so there we go. This is Bloodborne, the alternate cover art. There is the front and there is the back. So I do like that they put that on the back rather than the front. I like that a lot better. But I wish they did extend this type of artwork all the way around. I think that would have been cool. So it's okay. It's 50-50. It's cool and it's not cool. But it is alternate cover art, so that's pretty awesome. So out of the 17 PS4 games I had, only 5 of them had the reversible cover art. Of course, there are many, many more games out there with reversible cover art for the PS4, but this is out of my own personal collection. Alright, so this video became a lot longer than expected, so I'm actually going to be doing the PS3 games in a separate video. So keep an eye out for that, and that should be coming up soon. So, with that being said, I am going to take off. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.